Okay, so I am here with the amazing Perry Timms. Thanks
Hi.
for seeing me, meeting
you.
me, having a little cup of coffee.
Yes.
As you know, I see you as the disruptor of change.
Mhm.
Who likes to disrupt?
Yep.
So I really wanted to ask you, what does change mean to you?
Yeah. When I thought back to my entire career journey, I guess it's been one of change. Pretty much everything I've been involved in has resulted in something being different from when I first joined it or found it. So I suppose I've seen change as a norm. But what I recognise is, for a lot of people, change is frightening. It is challenging. It is a state they're in where they then have to go through that sort of change process into some then sense of stability. I guess I've gotten really used to the fact that it isn't that stable. But what I recognise is there's so much opportunity and choice in change. I'd like people to start to look at it more like that. That yes, it might feel disruptive, but it's disruptive for good. And within it is a whole range of options and choices that you can make about how you deal with that. I suppose I've been so used to it, I've found my own technique of dealing with change, as in I almost seek it out. Some people are still like resistance change and find it a real challenge. And I suppose what I'd really like to see is more people who have an opportunity and possible mindset around change.
Okay, so would you then say, as a human, our brains, for some reason, see change as a negative rather than a positive?
I think so. I think we look at change as a necessary disrupting factor before we then get into stability and certainty and all those sort of things. And I just wonder whether the world now is in such a state of constant change. That's a fallacy. So I wouldn't want to encourage anybody to back away from change or drive straight into it without thought and without attention to themselves. So I think there's something about how do we look at change and how do we then make change in ourselves to then line up the changes that we want to be part of in the world of work, in the world of society, education, whatever it is that you're wanting to be part of. Because I suppose I want to see us put an energy to change which is always for better and good. But I think you only do that when you start with, what does it mean to me and who am I in this?
Okay.
Yeah.
And perhaps looking at the support network around you in terms of who can come on that change journey with you, who you can ask advice from.
Yeah, I suppose the networked capability is where I've found a lot of comfort in change. So there's always people around me who I can go to and say, look, I'm struggling with this because I don't get quite the sense of how good this is going to be or otherwise. And they will give me perspectives and maybe experiences. I'm like, I hadn't thought about that. So I think as well as looking inside ourselves, we can externalise and create a network of people around us who can help us make sense, make good choices, build almost like a coalition. I think that's a common phrase in change language, but a coalition of people who are there to support you, support the outcomes you want, and look at that better version of you that you want to be in amongst the changes that are around for a better society, system, workplace, whatever it might be. Yeah.
Okay, that's a great insight.
Thank you.
Thank you. So really, I guess in summing up what Perry said there is that change happens, and it's change happening a lot quicker. It's constant. It's with us all the time. You need to look at the networks around you. You need to see where your support is, and embrace it. And I'll always talk about keep following, keep watching, embrace the change. But it really is that. It's about understanding what change is and the positives that it will have and the impact on you. So if you want some inspiration, if you want to come and see some other people talk about their journeys of change, then do join us Thursday, the 23rd of November, London, Victoria Station, for Choice Chance Change. And we'll see you then. As I say, keep following, keep watching, embrace the change.